Hello everyone, my name is Infinity and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course the law of attraction. Today we are going to be discussing twin flame separation ending signs. Signs that twin flame separation is almost over. So, although there is no concrete sign or way that would apply to every single connection, to know 100% that separation is coming to an end, these are generalized sensations we begin to experience when twin flame reunion is near or twin flame separation is ending. And I specifically use the word sensations because all of these signs are emotional experiences, sometimes even physical experiences, shifts that happen within ourselves that indicate our energy has changed. And because twin flame energy is mirrored in both counterparts, this means that whenever we shift, change, or harmonize something within ourselves, the same change or shift is reflected within our twin flame. This also means that when we shift our energy in a powerful, positive way, as we step into our most authentic self, the self beneath all of those layers of unnatural reprogramming, we then become magnetic for our twin flame. We naturally call them in, pull them in. It's as though our energy is speaking to our twin flame and saying, I am ready to reconnect with you. Because sometimes even if we are saying with our words, I'm ready for my twin flame to come back, energy does not lie, and twin flames are always responding solely to one another's energy. So I am going to be sharing with you commonly experienced things that happen, or things you will feel or sense or experience when twin flame separation is ending and your twin flame is about to come back into your life in a very real, very physical kind of way. But first, if you do enjoy my content, please do subscribe to my channel, click the subscribe button and the notification bell to get updated and notified whenever I post new content. I am so grateful for each and every one out there listening. And if you would please say hello in the comments, share something about yourself or your day or your twin flame connection. Or you can just say hi. I love hearing from you all and reading all of your beautiful comments. So just thank you for co-creating here with me on this channel. So the first twin flame separation ending sign is more frequent or more intense dream communication or heart telepathy. So before we get into what I mean by heart telepathy, I'll start with the dreams. So twin flames energetically prepare one another for every upcoming phase or shift within their connection prior to manifesting that shift in the physical world. So for example, prior to meeting the first time, many twin flames, even as children or through early adulthood, will have dreams or visions about their twin flame that give them this knowing that someone is out there for them, that their twin flame is out there. And these are actually ways in which our twin flame is energetically preparing us, paving the way, so to speak, to come into our life. And of course, this is all happening on a very unconscious, higher level. This is our higher self working with our twin flame's higher self. So the same thing happens when twin flames go through a period of physical separation. So when they aren't speaking as frequently, when they aren't physically together, whatever you consider to be a separation phase, any time of disconnect that is usually uncomfortable, at least at first and in some ways, to the twin flames. And at the end of this period of separation, although we will experience separation dreams and these forms of telepathic communication with our twin flame throughout the entire period of separation, usually sporadically, oftentimes when separation is almost over, this so-called heart telepathy, either through dreams or even through mental messages from our twin flame, begin to pick up. So it's like we sense their presence with us in a more tangible way, either through dreams or just intuitively. We can sense them communicating with us telepathically, energetically, because this is us with our twin flame, again, preparing the way energetically to reconnect in the physical. And it is also a sign that we have cleared our energy to the point where we are much more capable of receiving these energetic messages from our twin flames. So increased dream telepathy or heart telepathy can be a powerful indicator that you've done a lot of healing work on your energy and shifted to the point where you are leaving yourself much more open to receiving this communication from your twin flame through dreams or through some form of conscious telepathy. So I also want to say that recently, in the last few weeks, I created a subliminal meditation designed specifically to open communication with your twin flame. And I did especially intend this for twin flames who are experiencing some kind of separation, either physically or emotionally. So this subliminal really focuses on clearing out throat chakra and heart chakra blockages, because when it comes to communication, obviously the seat of our communication, authentic communication, is the throat chakra. So when our throat chakra is blocked or we aren't authentically expressing ourselves, this can prevent us from communicating not only with everyone in our lives, but specifically with a twin flame, especially because twin flames respond most to authentic communication. So when we're blocked in the throat chakra, we aren't able to communicate authentically, and therefore we cut off ourselves from receiving communication either in the 3D or the 5D from our twin flame. So like I said, it includes the throat chakra healing work as well as the heart chakra, because twin flames not only communicate through their words, through their voice, through the throat chakra, but predominantly they actually communicate through the heart center, through the emotions that are being passed back and forth to them through that silver cord, that of course metaphoric silver cord that connects their heart centers invisibly but unbreakably and eternally. So to learn more about this subliminal and how you can use it to open a line of communication between you and your twin flame, you can click the link in the pinned comment and the description box under this video. You can try this subliminal out or any subliminal I've created on my website completely free for 7 days when you create a trial account on my website. So the second sign that twin flame separation is ending is feeling pure, unconditional love toward your twin flame. And I feel like I need to elaborate on this because, of course, the love between twin flames is inherently unconditional on a soul level. However, we aren't just soul, we're also human. There is that soul side to us and the ego side. And usually within our Western society especially, the ego self takes control at some point during childhood or a teen or adult years. And the ego really gets into the driver's seat and drives our life and ignores the soul, the intuition. And so twin flames, upon meeting, have to experience what is called an ego death, where anything in our lives that was built upon an inauthentic or false self through an ego self begins to crumble around us. So as this happens within the twin flame connection, it's because of our ego being so out of control that oftentimes this unconditional love that is always running between us and our twin flame gets blocked in some way. This is really just another energy block. That's one way to look at it. So when we essentially cut ourselves off from love from our twin flame, from unconditional love from our twin flame, we cut ourselves off from this love through the ego. And then our ego perceives this lack of love or separation, which of course doesn't really exist. It's just created by yourself, by the ego. But it perceives this lack of love coming in from this person and then judges that, labels that, calls them names, or comes up with all kinds of reasons why you shouldn't love this person because clearly they aren't loving you. That is what the ego says during this time. So you can know that twin flame separation is ending when those feelings of judgment, of criticism, of anger toward your twin flame, if you did harbor any of those feelings, when those emotions stemming from the ego dissolve into pure, unconditional love, not just using the label unconditional, but this love truly feels like absolutely no strings attached. You love this person simply because your soul can't do otherwise, and you truly want whatever is best for them, regardless of your place within that. Now, of course, ironically, because you choose to embrace and radiate this unconditional love that actually magnetizes your twin flame into your life, even into your physical world. It's kind of a strange paradox in the twin flame connection. In order to magnetize twin flame love into your life, you must also be willing to completely, entirely embrace love and accept your twin flame regardless of whether or not they are in your life or are coming into your life, which sounds kind of confusing, but it's only in the willingness to love regardless that you can then fully open yourself up to this connection and sustain it in a 3D physical kind of way. That is really a lot of what this connection comes into our lives to teach us, or what we intended with our twin flame to teach one another through this life. So the third sign that twin flame separation is ending kind of goes along with this second sign. Along with this pure unconditional love, you will feel a deep sense of inner peace and wholeness within. Again, this isn't a false wholeness saying, oh, I'm fine by myself, I'm whole within, but then feeling really anxious and really insecure about it. This is truly feeling a kind of deep peace come over you. No longer feeling the need to seek out completion from anyone in your life, to seek out validation, to have discovered that you can support yourself, that you can rely upon yourself, that you can validate yourself, that you don't need that external validation from a parent, from a family member, from friends, from society, or from any kind of romantic partner. And often as a result of this inner wholeness, you find that you lose attraction to a lot of romantic partners in your life, or potential romantic partners that you previously were attracted to based on shared wounding, what we call trauma bonding, or sometimes what we call karmic partners. People with whom it's like we were attracted to them because our wounds fit together like puzzle pieces. Once you heal within, once you heal these wounds and patterns within yourself, you may find that it's not that you're forcing yourself to stay single until your twin flame comes back. It's simply that you no longer feel the desire to romantically connect with anyone else because you have truly healed to the point where you are no longer attracted to others based on shared wounding or trauma. You are no longer looking to a romantic partner to complete some part of yourself. The fourth sign of twin flame separation ending is a feeling of lightness that begins to pervade every area of your life. Now, this can manifest itself in many different ways, but at the root cause of this, again, this is just a sign that your energy has shifted in a very powerful way that is now creating this kind of magnetic force field around you that is pulling your twin flame, calling your twin flame into your life, saying, I am ready for you to come back. So this could be just feeling happy, smiling, or laughing out of nowhere, feeling more connected to yourself, to your own intuition, to your own needs, wishes, and desires, participating in more self-care in your life, connecting more easily with others. This is just a kind of happiness, lightness, free-spiritedness that begins to take over your personality, the way you think and speak and act and move. And it's, again, not forced. It's just a result of all the healing work that you've been doing on yourself throughout this journey. So finally, the fifth sign of twin flame separation ending is you are stepping into your true purpose and onto your true path courageously, no longer worrying what anyone else will think when you speak or share your truth, but simply radiating that beacon of light that you are, even if you are doing it alone. Because again, you are now finding this wholeness within yourself, this fearlessness in your own authenticity. And it's that authenticity that twin flames are so magnetically attracted to about one another, and why the entire purpose individually along the twin flame path is to peel these layers from ourselves that are inauthentic, that aren't aligned with our highest purpose, our highest path, and truly getting to the core of who we are. Because at that core, we are always eternally connected to our divine counterpart. So when we peel back all of those blocks, all of those layers preventing us from accessing that core connection, it happens naturally, it flows naturally, it manifests naturally into the physical world. That is why all of the healing and shifting work we do, it isn't us trying to force something, some kind of change on another person, even on our twin flame. It's all about shifting, harmonizing, coming into greater alignment within ourselves. That is what makes us magnetic for all forms of meaningful soul connections, and especially for a twin flame or divine counterpart connection. So if that is beginning to happen to you, you can know that your energy has become magnetic for your counterpart, and that they are coming back into your life, and separation is ending very soon. Now, one last thing I would like to say is that the key when you begin to notice all of these separation ending signs is not to fixate too much on the concrete physical world, because sometimes I find that people keep themselves stuck. They hold their twin flame apart in this period of separation because they start to see these shifts, these signs, but then the ego steps in and says, wait, I'm experiencing all these changes. Where is the manifestation? Where is this person? Why aren't they calling or texting me? Now, they could have been about to come into your life just a moment later, or the next day, or the next month, whatever it may be. But because you lost your alignment in that moment of ego, it may be holding your twin flame out of your life for longer. So the key is, as you notice these signs, to simply continue to reaffirm to yourself that you can trust that everything is unfolding for you in perfect time, that you can see that you are coming into greater balance and harmony within, to just reaffirm those positive shifts and feelings without judging the physical, concrete evidence that you are seeing around you. So I hope this video was helpful to you, especially if you are a twin flame in a period of some kind of separation right now. If I did resonate with you, please subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube, and be sure to let me know in the comments below if any of these signs resonated specifically with you. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.